Today is Monday, March 29th. Back on this day in history, music composer Ludwig van Beethoven placed his first performance on the piano in Vienna in 1795. Niagara Falls stops flowing for 30 hours thanks to the ice jam in 1848. Ohio make it illegal for children under 18 and women to work more than 10 hours a day in 1852. Congress approves to start the building of the Lincoln Memorial in 1867. The first execution by the electric chair happened in 1889. William Kelmer of the New York murders his common-law wife with a hatchet this previous year. In 1936, over 10,000 spectators watched a 200-inch mirror being transported through Indianapolis on its way to the Palmer Observatory in California. The mirror was part of the Hale telescope, which would be put in operation with the first light striking in 1949. This would be one of the largest reflecting telescopes in the world. American citizens Julius and Anthony Rosenberg are convicted and sentenced to death for the conspiracy to commit espionage for the Soviet Union in 1951. They were both executed in the electric chair in 1953.
The last prisoners of war in Vietnam are released that were still being held by communist forces in 1973. In 1974, Chinese farmers in a city I can't pronounce in China discover over 8,000 terracotta army soldier statues buried to guard the tomb of China's first emperor, which is another name I can't pronounce. The Carol Burnett Show last aired on this date in 1978. During its run, it won 25 Emmy Awards. The Baltimore Colts football team left their Maryland facility in the middle of the night in a snowstorm for Indy to become the Indianapolis Colts in 1984. Dallas Cowboys coach Jimmy Johnson quits the team in 1994. How about them Cowboys since then, huh? That was for Diego, Xavier, and Mrs. Vincent. A missing man's body was found inside a 23-foot python in Indonesia in 2017. And last year, infectious disease expert Dr. Anthony Fauci warns that America might see between 100,000 and 200,000 deaths due to the coronavirus. And that number as of today is over 549,000 deaths since the pandemic was officially declared. All this happened on this day in history, March 29th.
Our annual camera night for spring high school sports teams will be held tomorrow night at 6 p.m. All high school teams will be in uniform and available for team and individual pictures. This will take place in the main gym. You must be in a mask to enter the facility. Hope we can see you there, and we are sending out rosters as soon as we get uniforms passed out.
Kindergarten roundup and testing for the 2020-2021 school year will take place next week on Tuesday and Wednesday, April 6th and 7th from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Parents, if your child turns 5 on or before August 1st of this year, contact the Northside Elementary office. You will need to bring in your child's birth certificate, social security card, immunization records, and custody papers if needed. If you have any questions, feel free to contact the elementary school office at 765-964-6430.
This is a reminder that the gaming tournament forms and payments are to be turned in by Monday, April 5th. The money can be turned into the office or to Braden Hoggett. If you haven't filled out this form and you'd like to, they are located in the office.
There will be an informational meeting on April 6th at 6:30 in the cafe about summer driver's ed. At this meeting, you will receive information on the requirements, expectations, and cost.